Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Unboxed Mind of Shans. Last night I was reflecting with my mom, and that's why I didn't jump on here. And during those reflections, we got on a subject of one of the times that my ex-husband, my girls' dad, and I split up, like early on. We bought a house when I was 19 years old, and within, I think, probably the first year, I moved back home. And I didn't know why, and I was asking her, I was like, well, do you remember why I moved back home? And she's like, I really don't. And I think a lot of it had to do with, at that point in time, he was working out of town, and then he was also doing all week and only home on the weekends. And while we didn't have kids, that just left me home alone with the dogs. And or it was because he was doing Thursdays with his friends and I was at home. So the resentment started building. For what reason, though? Nothing was holding me at home. Yes, we had dogs, but there was no reason that I couldn't go out and do something for myself or go out and spend time with my friends. But I don't even know if I really had very many friends then. And I definitely didn't obviously have any hobbies. It's not like I was going to the gym or could go do something. So did I move back home because I wanted to be with people? Was it more of I felt abandoned every time he left? So what's the point of me being here? And then I'm like, or was it because I truly was permission seeking? Like I wanted him to tell me to go do something for myself, because I don't think it would have ever been a problem if I did. Why would he care? He was gone. But I think that's where women get really lost in a relationship, is not knowing, like, what am I allowed or not allowed to do? What should I be doing or not be doing in a relationship? Should I be just saying, hey, by the way, I'm going to go do this, see you, bye? Or ask permission, like, hey, can I do this? Like you're asking your parents if you can go do something. Or you just hold on to it and get resentful because they just go do whatever they want to do without giving any 2-second freaking thoughts about you and how you're going to feel about it. So it really does come down to communication. And somewhere along the lines, I lost my ability to, or maybe I never had my ability to ask. Like, apparently I carry a fear of asking because I'm going to be afraid that I'm going to be told, no, I can't go do that. No, I'm not allowed to do that. No, I shouldn't go do that. Or there's going to be guilt that follows. Like, you went and did that without me, even though I wasn't home. That is one really strange pattern and self-awareness to try to navigate. Like, that is a whole ocean full of confusion, because I don't really know which is the best way to do things. That's no different than when I talked the other day. I don't know what's better, staying in a situation that no longer serves you or continuing to restart your life. I guess nobody really knows that answer, but I feel like this is the moment where I start to change the way I normally would treat things, and from here on out, I'm not going to ask permission or wait for somebody to give me permission, because I wasn't asking. So I'm not going to wait for somebody to give me permission. I'm just going to say, hey, I'm going to go do this, whether it affects you or not. Don't care. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to keep it short and sweet tonight. I'm going to try to jump on again tomorrow. It's going to be a busy weekend. I don't have the kids, but it'll be a busy weekend. So anyways, have a great evening. Happy Friday. Thanks for listening. All the things. And we will see you next time.